Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time. Welcome everybody to today's live stream. I'm sorry I'm a bit late. It's been an absolute madness around here. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're enjoying the recovery. I hope that you are getting into the market as far as you can. And thank you for being here. If you are new to the channel, subscribe. We do this every single day. And if you're returning, smash the like. I've got a lot of things to talk about. Number one is that long term, no question, I'm bullish. I'll show you why I'm bullish. There is some stuff on short term that I think we need to consider and need to think about whether this is the time to really start scaling in. And I know that we had the massive dump and I told you in the very fucking bottom to buy. But it is time to look at the market and see whether it is time to allocate more. Thanks for being here. Let's jump into it. Very important, before I say anything in this show is not financial advice. Only for entertainment purposes only. Okay? Very important. Now let's go. Market looks kind of okay. First, I wanted to grab the opportunity and congratulate to all of you who actually took the short with me. I shared it with you. I explained to you exactly on the show how I'm going to take the short positions. Then I tweeted that I am taking the short positions. And then I showed you exactly what the results were. If you took these shorts, you have made money. And it's actually heartwarming for me to see that in the comments, you guys who subscribe to the channel, who are watching the channel, you see that people literally follow. Already took some profits. You know how it works. You know, we've got some decent profits around here as well. So it's just good to see that people are sweet profits. How low can it go? So it's good to see that you guys are here. You guys are following me on X. You guys are here on the shows and you are making money. I got a lot of DMs as well. And this is what warms my heart. I really want this to happen and continue and whatnot. And we're scaling because of this. Okay. So I'm very happy for you. Now, this is what I said about the total market cap thing. I'm actually not going to show you this now. I don't think I'm going to show you this now. I'll show you later. Now let's go. I've been waiting for this is on the 5th of August, which is like 3 days ago, okay? On the dump. And I tweeted, you have been waiting for blood on the streets, lower prices, rate cuts, and fear. You got it, use it wisely. The question really is, what you really need to consider is that if you have used it wisely, okay? Because if you have not used it wisely, now my thing just froze. It just froze. Apparently my mouse died. So I have to put this on charge and we don't have the charger here. I'm so sorry about this, guys. It's an amateur mistake. It should not be happening. Okay, sorry. So we're going to do it like this now. So I've been waiting for lower prices, rate cuts, fear. You got it. The question is, did you use it wisely? Bring me a longer USB-C. Did you use it wisely? That's the actual question, okay? Because if you have used it wisely, you're up massively in your positions. Let me look further here. Extreme fear, 250,000 traders liquidated, $1 billion in liquidations, largest decline since the FTX collapse. Call me crazy, but I think this is a great time to bid. Can we go lower? Sure we can, and that's short. We can't go lower. This is what I tweeted as well. I don't know when the reversal is going to happen, but there will be a reversal, and in 6 months' time, in 12 months' time, whatever that is, we will be looking back at these prices and wondering why we did not buy more. And that's the same kind of thing with this channel as well, because you will be just wondering back when we're going to have hundreds of thousands of subscribers and wonder why you didn't like the show. We have like 170 people watching and only 60 likes. That's unacceptable in my opinion. So please guys, smash and obliterate the like button so we can just bring you this free alpha every single day continuously. So it's important that I agree with this. You cannot really be bearish. So now you're going to tell me, here's this post which I really liked. So now you're going to tell me that, 1, Bitcoin just experienced its first 33% correction of the bull market, absolutely normal. 2, funding rates have fully reset. MBRV score, which I talked about, down to 1.47. Long-term holders stepping in. 3, sentiment flipped to fearful. Alts halted. Alts basically died, especially ETH, whatever. Business cycle is bottoming, not peaking. ISM below 50. Fed expected to cut September, possibly even 2 times this year, okay? Bank of Japan just took their finger off the trigger, not going to increase interest rates. US Treasury running 6% budget deficit, crypto becoming an election issue, Trump announcement, I'm going to talk about that a little bit later, major wealth managers, whatnot. You cannot be bearish. And I know the market structure looks bearish and whatever that is, and this is why I'm saying long-term bullish, short-term we got to see. The daily RSI is reset. I don't use RSI because I think it's a bullshit indicator. It's a lagging indicator. You can't use it for trading. But what you can use it for is to get market sentiment on a higher time frame scale. Whether you're talking about a daily chart and just understanding where the coins are on the RSI heat map is great to understand. Again, it's lagging. You can't use it for trading, but it's great to get a macro perspective. Now, 2016, we might have a little bit more choppiness. Okay, we might chop a little bit more. We'll say, Fefe, your show is not just a show. It's an experience. Thanks for every show experience. Always awesome to watch, bro. You know, I'll tell you one thing, and this is fuck this. Like, you know, it's just so crazy. I come here, we prep, I run out, I'm on a meeting because we're building school. I come in late, and then I come here, and my mouse doesn't work, and we sit in here, and you come in here with this comment. It really does warm my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you. And we are here every single day with Cuz, trying to deliver you an experience, and that's exactly what we're aiming to get. So thank you, and a big shout out to you. Thanks for the comment. Really warms my heart. Anyway, so I'm gonna have some choppiness. Okay, 2016 Bitcoin halving, 182 days. 2020 after Bitcoin halving, we had 161 days. 2024, we are at 109 days before the parabolic move. Okay, that's when the parabolic move happens. So if history repeats itself and we assume that it's dropping by 20-30 days per cycle, we can assume that we're about a month away from accelerated, you know, like exponential pump. Why is this interesting? Because that aligns perfectly with September when major liquidity comes back, as I talked about it the other day, and what 𝗟𝗘𝗙𝗢 believes is going to happen. It's about 800 days between the markup. Guess what day it is today? Okay, it is that day. So from the previous top to the exponential growth parabolic move, 800 days. Again, from the bull run top to the before the exponential growth, about 800 days. And we are literally here. We're literally here before the exponential growth. We are at the bottom of the massive boom. And it's also very important to remember that we have most of the major market overhangs, the big burning questions. Saying, Fefe, your show is not a show, it's a lifestyle. For the next president, please. Thank you, Fefe. I love your shows. Thanks. October 100K Bitcoin. I agree with you. Hey, we need 16,000 likes now. Okay. It's very important that the major market overhangs is over. So Mt. Gox, governments, German government selling, for example, which was, you know, we were making fun of them, but they actually sold at the right time. Genesis, not so much now, but Genesis jump, some of the biggest worries now moving behind us or gone. And we've got basically the election that is very, very important. And from there, not really anything that can hurt us. Now, when will crypto start mooning? Everything aligns. Asset managers coming back from the Hamptons in September with money. We see the money supply basically making higher and higher time. M2 money supply basically making higher and higher time. And if you don't know what that means, I actually do a lot of shorts. So if you want to check out shorts, we upload shorts on the channel. You can see these a little bit of, you know, basically shorts from the shows. So you can go onto the channel and just search for shorts and just smash the like if you like them. But this is what it means, what the M2 money supply is increasing. This is what it means. This is what's coming from tomorrow. This JP save us all. Empty money supply update tomorrow. The US Treasury starts Treasury buybacks again, 30 billion a month. Most days the BTC price remains below the all-time high, but there comes a period when the all-time high changes more frequently than usual. And as I said on the other day of the show, basically what this means is that we are going to see printers turning on, $30 billion buybacks happening monthly, which is huge. The number of Bitcoin addresses holding 100 Bitcoin minimum increased from 15,913 to 16,000 during the recent correction. This might sound like this does not sound a lot, but that means that there is almost 100 more addresses that hold at least 100 Bitcoin in their wallet, indicating that Bitcoin whales bought the dip. But that's not the only ones who bought the dip, and I gotta give credit to this man here again and again. Someone have asked how much BTC I want to personally hold. 17,732 Bitcoins, which I bought at 9,000 each. on average and informed MicroStrategy of these holdings before the company decided to buy Bitcoin for itself. So this means that Michael Saylor himself, his own savings, his own investments amounting to almost $1 billion in Bitcoins, which is absolutely insane to think about. Institutions are buying up Bitcoin. Meanwhile, retail is scared of sleeping. Now, what was scared or sleeping? What you also see on this dip is that new wallets over 1,000 Bitcoin, including the ETF, custodial wallets, exchanges, whatever, excluding exchanges and miners, you see that it took an extreme parabolic move on this dip and since the beginning of 2024. So while you're sleeping, while you're wondering whether you should buy or sell or whatever, institutions are buying up. Institutions are buying up everything. FTX Alameda final approval handed down, order to pay back 12 and hold on to your pens, guys. This is insane. 12.7 billion to FTX creditors. That means that they are going to pay out. You know, FTX and Alameda, all the whole. I don't even want to talk about it. Probably if you've been around for the past year, you know what this is. FTX bankruptcy, Alameda, and all that shit show that's been going on. Now there was recovered funds, and they are ordered to pay back 12.7 billion to FTX creditors. This money, they have this money, they can pay it back, and that means that this money will hit the market. Obviously not great, because if you would have just gotten back the coins that you held or that you've seen on the picture or on the website of the FTX, if you would have gotten that back, you would be much higher than this. But still, $12.7 billion hitting the hands of crypto investors directly, which is obviously something that could just simply pour into money. We were debating a long time whether Mt. Gox debitors will just simply liquidate their holdings. Now it's the same discussion. Will the people who get wrecked on FTX and get some money back deposit that money back before the exponential move? And I do think that the answer is yes. So at least a decent portion of it, yes. We'll yet to see how big portion of that is. Now, there is big breaking, guys. Breaking news. Judge Torres has ruled that Ripple shall pay $125 million in civil penalties and stop any further violation of security rules, putting an end to the nearly 4-year legal battle it fought with the SEC. So if you know this story, very simply, the SEC sued Ripple saying that they were selling unregistered securities, which, you know, absolute nonsense. And they initially requested a penalty of $2 billion from Ripple. Ripple put the gloves on and started fighting, and it became this 4-year procedure, which literally just came to an end. And that means that Brett says, the CEO of Ripple says, the SEC asked for $2 billion, and the court reduced their demand by 94%, recognizing that they had overplayed their hand. We respect the court's decision and have clarity to continue growing our company. This is a victory for Ripple, the industry, and the rule of law. The SEC's handlings against the whole of the crypto XRP community are now gone. Couple of things on this, okay? That means this is actually a victory. I don't know if you know this, but if you are in a legal battle, if you are in a court case, and you are, so for example, there is someone who asks for $2 billion against you, right? And the court says, okay, well, you know what? You're actually right. So this is what happens here. The SEC said, well, you know what? There is some things here which were not right. So we need to, you are SEC, you're right. We need to kind of penalize these guys. But you're a fucking idiot for asking $2 billion. That's absolutely out of the window. We'll reduce it by 94%. So in fact, even though that Ripple had to pay a penalty and actually kind of lost against the SEC, it's an extremely freaking big win. It's win because 94% of this case was lost by, oh, this is such a cool feature. I can click and I can ask Grok. This is pretty cool. Was done by basically lost by the SEC. It's an absolutely big win. But the sad reality and the sad news for all my XRP holders is this, guys. 2017 bull market top. SEC lawsuit low. 2021 bull market top. And today's XRP SEC news. So, I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick, but why the fuck are you holding XRP? Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, let's move on. JP Morgan, 75% of global carry trade have been unwound. So the big question here is that, you know, you have this carry trade. The question really is that, is it really over or not? But apparently 75% is Only estimate, nobody really knows, but I wanted to bring it here. Bullish. We're about to shake up the crypto. So this is Trump Jr. This is interesting. We're about to shake up the crypto world with something huge. Decentralized finance is the future. Don't get left behind. What I hear, what did Peter Schiff? Don't blow the election by embarrassing this nonsense. Focus on the real economic issue that actually matter to the vast majority of voters. Stay away from crypto. Peter Schiff. Never disappoints. Anyway, the reason why it's big is that there are rumors that they are doing something with real world assets, and they are trying. Again, rumors. Nobody really knows. But there is a rumor that says that they are going to, what Trump's going to do is that they are going to tokenize the Trump empire in some way. And that means that, again, it's all speculation, but if they kind of do that just with some real assets or whatever that is, you would basically be able to be a token holder and get dividends from the token holding, like an APY backed by the Trump empire, which would be huge. Now, obviously, polling market is on track. There is a poll that's been launched. Odds Trump launches a crypto coin shot up by 32% before the election, whether he will launch a coin or not, up 32%. Genuinely, I don't think it's happening. Maybe he will hint something. I don't think it's happening, but we are yet to see. Now, 2024 election forecast. This is interesting. Trump has been dropping massively since Biden dropped out, and Kamala is obviously coming up as well. Now, I want to remind you of something, and it's very exciting. For me personally, I like to talk about US politics. I think it's exciting. I think especially this time is something you have to look out for, not only because you like it, but because it's very important for crypto and you have to understand the implications. Now, Big Mike coming in with 1%, by the way. I'm just seeing it. Am I gonna get in trouble for saying Big Mike? Anyway, so Trump is coming in 49%. Kamala is coming in 49%. Paul Market is a little bit right-wing, right? So it's very surprising to see that we have the two candidates next to each other. But the only thing I can kind of hope for, or just think that if you've been following the elections in 2016, you remember that Trump had zero chance of winning. Everybody was laying back there, cool about it, nothing happens. And I wish it's the same this time, but we are yet to see. One thing is kind of certain, and obviously I'm over-exaggerating here, or not me, but Borwick is over-exaggerating here. But this is kind of what you got to look for. Trump wins, yellow line. Kamala wins, blue line. It's not that simple, and you shouldn't be deceived by this. But that's not the only thing you shouldn't be deceived by. You shouldn't be deceived by this one either. Democrats launch a crypto for Harris campaign to counter Trump's industry appeal. Now, these guys were trying to kill crypto. They tried to eliminate the entire industry, okay? They tried to make banks not be able to custody for you, or institutions not custody crypto in the States. They tried, the SEC tried in every fucking day possible to destroy the industry. And now they see Trump is getting ground with this. They come up with a crypto for Harris campaign to counter Trump's industry appeal. Mark Cuban is going to be attending, which honestly, I respect Mark Cuban as a business guy. I've read so much about him. I've watched everything I could about him. I love the guy, but the fact that he's also stepping up for this thing, and then just they're trying to crypto for Harris and then see where it goes. Don't get deceived by this. Do not get deceived by this. Now, I know that you guys are going to ask about ETH, so I brought this here for you. I'm so sorry in advance, okay? If you are too sensitive, don't look at this. But the question is, if you're so smart, why aren't you rich? Turns out it's because you own Ethereum. Truth. I know the truth hurts, but if you look at Ethereum, we had a pretty decent discussion today on the research call. And by the way, guys, if you don't know what the research call is, so you can get access to the research call, but we have Banter Bubbles. It's a free tool. It's called Banter Bubbles. There is a link in the description. What you can do, you can go into the newsroom here. You can click onto the newsroom tab, and what you will see if it loads, my computer is doing something weird today. What you will see is that these guys are my friends. Yeah, we are a group of people, 50, 60 people who feed information to this feed here. Okay, and that means that it's not some AI aggregator, whatever that copy passes everything. It's proper people who actually write stuff in here, and this is where I get all my alpha. You should be, this group has a meeting every morning, we discuss the industry and whatever. You should be looking at this. There is a phone application that you can also see, which is absolutely insanely good. Scroll that instead of scrolling anything else. But this is not a bear post or a dunk on Ethereum, but how can Ethereum holders be voluntarily enduring so much pain just to yield a 2x this cycle? There is no way that Ethereum hitting $10,000 this cycle. None. I would argue that there is no way Ethereum hits $8,000 this cycle. Okay? I don't think that's happening. And the fact that Ethereum holders are still holding can be due to a couple of things. One can be this argument with the BTC and ETH ETF kind of correlation, where you see that when you have the ETF goes live on Bitcoin, we saw a dump down here, down to like, oh wow, it's sub 40. Do you remember that? It was not long ago. It was February, January. Anyway, sub 40. We thought the world is ending. We thought this was the top, and then we mooned almost 100%. And then you see the similar pattern in ETH, that it dips below the previous low, accumulates a bit, and then potentially starts pushing after everything is set. Now, whether this is the reason, or you're holding ETH, or you're hoping you get something in return because 2021 was a great year and whatnot, and ETH went from like, I don't know, I bought ETH at $72. That was my first buy at ETH. But whatever you're holding ETH for, I think you should really reconsider. And it's not because Solana is like what I'm thinking, oh, Solana. But like, if you want to hold something, cool, hold some ETH. But Solana, we will look, I agree with this, but we'll look back at whatever this 2023, 2024, 2025 cycle is, and call it the Sol super cycle. That's what you see. Sol is everywhere, dominating everything. So if you're thinking about holding ETH because it's a safer bet and whatnot, sure. But I do think that if you hold ETH because you want to make 3-4x this cycle, that's definitely not the play. Now, some random news. Binance will list TON. Now, I personally am extremely bullish on TON. Very, very bullish. I think they have a horrible interface with the wallets and the what is it, DDoS and all the shit show there. Not great, but it will improve. I think it's time, with time it will improve. But the ecosystem as a whole, and I understand the Irishman, and I understand that yes, if you have like, I don't know, $30 billion valuation for the chain and less than $30 billion valuation for the entire company, that doesn't make sense, that it should have a pullback. But I do think that 900, where money goes, where communities are. That's where money goes. If you have a community of 900 million people, there is no way that you cannot get people, devs, whatever, going onto the platform. So whether it's now or later, I don't know, but tokenization is coming, and I do think that TON is going to be leader of that. Now, the TON listing on Binance is not a great news, by the way. It's not great news. Historically, what you've seen is that these are the performance of tokens listed on Binance in 2024. What you basically see is that you have the ticker out of here, which is, we know that the ticker is 𝗧𝗘. But you see the ticker here, you see the FDV at listing, FDV now, and you basically see the dump it had. So AI 47%, XAI 65%, Manta 70%, Jupiter up 21%, the only one basically. Pith 43% down, Ronin 56%, the Pixel is 78% down, Stark 81%, Starknet, Portal 90% down, Whiff is minus 6% now, so it's not that bad. But Metis 74%, Evo 90%. What do we have here? Yeah, so you get the point. Notcoin 13%. You get the point. And we've been very bullish about these listings. They'll be like, oh yeah, it's cool, but it's not really cool. Now, whether I think TON will actually dump or not, I don't know. But I do think that it is something to be cautious about. I'm extremely bullish on TON. I do think that TON is going to be one of the best performers this cycle. But they need to, sort shit out. And I think they will. So there's no questions. Let me talk about this, because I know that you guys want me to talk about this, and I know there is like, let me just look at the chat. Do you guys want me to address this like at all? Should we talk about this at all? I found an awesome meme, really great idea. Should I don't know. I have to see the chat to decide if we should talk about. Maybe we just people don't really want to talk about this. I don't know. There is something like, I wanted to mention this, but let me just take a sip of water here. I think 5. So he's saying, what was that about? Gene, F, yes. Yeah, bro, share. What's this meme thing? No shitcoin chat, please. Yes, give the alpha, my friend. Yes. Fuck yeah, Deadpool. Talk about it. Okay. Here's the thing. Let me be very clear about everything I will say now. Okay? I decided that I'm not gonna monetize my Twitter at all. That means all my sponsors are disclosed on Banter. We don't have a sponsor here yet, but all my sponsors are disclosed. I only take on sponsors that I like. I don't share shit. I don't dump on my community, all that. And I decided that I am not going to talk about memes open like this. I said no. I said I'm not gonna talk about them because I don't want people to get wrecked. And I think that the reason I can make money on memes is because I understand how to get in, get out without wrecking myself. Okay. And then I came across something. I came across something random. One of the groups I'm in, a lot of groups. One of the guys I know in the group posts this in, and I'm like, what is this? And it's like, well, it's just a meme we launched for fun. And I'm like, sure, but like, what is it? Like. And then I thought it's a stupid... I'm not saying it's a stupid... No, the idea was very good. I just didn't know that they are going to execute it or how this would look and whatever. And then we started chatting and I actually got excited about the whole idea. And I don't have time. So I'm rather like kind of like an advisor to this meme. I don't have time, but we chatted back and forth. And then I get DMs like this. You're creating your own meme, didn't you? That's the 30K market cap you're deliberate on posting. Let me in with full $20 I have left. So all that. Let me know and whatever. So... the coin organically went to 30,000, to 400,000. I didn't chill anywhere, didn't talk about it. Nobody talked about it. It's just organically people who are looking at the chart, people who are looking at the progress, whatever, looking at the idea on DEX Screener, actually liking it. It went 10x since I quoted. But I'm very happy I didn't call it. Why? Because I do think that now we're getting very, very close to the point where I can talk about it. And me talking about it, if I talk about this, it means I completely believe in it. But I need to make sure that we're getting there. And we're not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet. So I can't tell you what it is. But I don't promise you, but it's almost done. And I think tomorrow on the show, I will be able to share everything. I genuinely think it's the funniest shit. Whether the coin gonna go to zero or not, I think after some time, every meme goes to shit. But this has the potential to be like... I don't know. So I'm super excited. And the reason why I talked about it so much, because I know there are a lot of questions and it's not a paid chill. They didn't pay me. I bought the coin at 30K. That's how I found it. And it's going to be insane. I genuinely think this thing can go to like 50, 100 mil, 200 mil, or it can go to fucking zero. So anyway, tomorrow on the show, I will try my best to give it to you. Okay. But until then, just sit tight. Now, this is what I said about the total market. You know what? Let's jump into the. Bring it on. Bring it on. What? Cuz is laughing. Cuz is laughing on something. What's happening, Cuz? What's happening? Spit it out. Tell us, man. It'll be 1 mil by tomorrow. How do you know? Maybe it will dump. I actually hope it will dump. I want to buy more. I bought a tiny amount, so I want to buy more. But I don't want to. I will buy either we dump and then I say and then we buy together, or I probably don't buy. Tell us today. I can't tell you today. You should drop it to your live stream before Twitter. No, I have to share it on live. Already tell us I want to relocate my $0.22 of FTX. Someone will get rich tomorrow and someone broke. It's not about it. Don't buy. I genuinely think you shouldn't buy in. You shouldn't buy. If you have $10, put it on. Why not? But like, don't buy in. Okay. Chat jokes. After this S&P pump is the chance to short it. Green deal though seems too good to short. Don't short it. Don't short it. It's Tucker. No, it's not Tucker. Show us your taste. No, I have my Phantom wallet open. Great. It's in Solana. It is on Solana. Me too. It's Tucker. It's not Tucker. Smash the like. No. Yes. Smash the like. Tucker buying. Is Fefe brother of Pepe? No. Hey Fefe, Bobby just started giving 20% APR USDE. Are you using the opportunity? I think I will. Honestly, I don't have I didn't dig that. I know it's a possibility. I have to see how secure the USD is. I don't know much about it, to be very honest with you. But I think I will use the opportunity. Obviously, 20% cash. I mean, it's a no-brainer if it's safe and it's not an ex Luna. You know, which chain is it on? and told you it's on Sun. LFGO also a great community, like and go big. Shout out to LFGO. I really think they are a very great community. They're respectful. They're awesome. They're pushing regardless of the small market cap. Shout out to the LFGO community. We love them. Fefe, can you show us how you spotted the market structure shift in total? We are going to jump into that in a second. How about Pepe, bro? I like Pepe coin. I like Pepe coin. I'm not so much a Pepe fan, but I like Pepe coin with based AI. I think it has, there will be a dimension, like so the thing that's going to happen is that there is a coin called Pepe coin. And what they do is that you have the Pepe coin, the OG Pepe, and you have to burn Pepe coins to get a brain in based AI's AI project. So if you want an AI brain, you'll need to burn Pepe coins. And therefore, most of the supply will be burned, and there will be a shock. Short Bitcoin, I think so. Not now, but soon. They're happening. You know it if you know it. So tomorrow the alpha. Today is also alpha. Let's do charts. Well, my friend, I agree with you. Let's do charts. I just want to run through quick. What did I do here? This is what I said yesterday on the show. For now is a retrace perfectly to this 1 hour OB as well up here. So a retrace to this region up here, and then from there a strong rejection. Okay, and the rejection is something that I am going to short. We will see if we have a clear confirmation. You already see that it's, you know, what did I tell you? You want to be on the elevator, you don't want to be on the stairs. What do you see on these charts? Elevator down, stairs up. Okay, you don't want to be on the stairs, never. And we do have the stairs. And another aspect to add here, and he always talks about the 3 legs, right? So we've got 1 leg, we've got 2 legs, and then now we're having a 3rd leg right into a bearish POI. And that really means, in my book, that we are going to see some kind of liquidation event up here, maybe even week through here, it doesn't really matter. Take this to liquidity. We can even come up all the way to 2.248, but do. So what I basically explained is, if you go down to 15, I said that you see, you know, hold on, let me a second. Yes. So you have 1, 2, 3. Basically what I explained is that you're going to see a touch right into this. What time frame was I on? I was on a 15-minute. It's okay, on a 15-minute. So this is exactly what happened. Couple of things, and the reason why I'm still bearish, okay? Couple of things. Here's how I took the short yesterday. I looked at the 5, but I explained this to you guys, and I would like, you know what? I'm actually not going to move further. We have 170 likes and 300 people watching. I'd like to get to 200 likes. I know it's substantial, but my brother is back here from the States, and I had I'm not saying a rough night, but I had like a long evening, and I'm a little bit tired. So today I'm gonna be like, either we like the show to 200, or I'm just gonna sip water here. I need some water anyway. Oh, that's so good. Can you hear the bubbles? 200 likes. We're missing 20 likes. I will give you all the offer. And I have another major announcement tomorrow, by the way. I just realized, for next week. Next week, everything changes. Everything changes. I just need 15 more likes, guys. Ice cream. Should I really do this? No, I'm not. I know what you guys would do with this. I know if I would do what, you know, I know what you guys would do. I know, and I wouldn't want you to do that, so I will not do that as well. That's vodka. That's what I'm talking about. Sip some water, build momentum. Drink a river. Bro, it should be water, man. Yeah. We should get a sponsor. Like, we should get a water sponsor. I'm always sipping water. We should have like a water sponsor. I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna tell David, we need a water sponsor. It's Pitbull. Tell us jokes while we wait. What are you drinking? Where it's water with some LSD in it, like drops. No, I would never do that. Never. I actually have never done LSD. I honestly haven't. I haven't. I'm telling you, honestly. Have some hot milk. I'm still waiting for 13 likes, ladies. I wanna give you all the alpha. Look at this. Like, look at this. Look at this. And if you knew the alpha, you would do this. We would do this. But instead, we're sitting here, me sipping water. You're not smashing the likes. Why do we do that? Why do we fight each other? We should be just simply... I don't know. I lost. I wanted to pull like a... Max Kaiser thing, but it didn't work. 200 likes. There we go! 200 likes. There we go. Let's go. So here's the alpha. Thank you for your contributions. Here's the alpha. So there was 10 people who dropped off. Well, you know what? They missed the alpha. They literally watched the whole show. Anyway, let's go. So here's the thing. What did I say? I said 4-hour market structure shift. What did I say? I said we have a massive market structure shift. We have a new low. What is my range? I know. This is my range. Okay? This is my... I don't have Milo, by the way. Because I still don't have Milo. Send it again. So this is my range. Okay? Whatever happens within this range doesn't matter. It does not matter. Can we take scalps? Yes, we can. But it doesn't matter for the higher time frame picture. It doesn't. And until we go and break above 2.4 in current state, it doesn't really matter. So what I said, what I believe will happen is the following. I said that we're gonna come up to this bearish OB on the hourly, which is if you pull the what is it? If you pull the 50% lag and you measure what the premium and discount zones are, hold on. You will see that this is coming back to the 50%. And I said we're gonna push higher there and then reject. Now this is an OB down here. The reason why this is an OB is because this entire area, this is one area, and this here is another area. And I usually just take it all at once and I say this entire area here is a potential reversal zone, okay? So once we've seen that, what you saw is we came literally, I explained this to you on the show. We literally came back up here, and from there we showed a 5-minute market structure shift. How do I see the 5-minute market structure shift? Well, if you touch the OB, which I outlined on the course, okay, so saying, please do not do these like bags. There are better techniques for getting likes. What I can also do is that I just put a paid subscription for $100 a month, and then that's the way you can watch the show. Like, we can also do that. Let's put up a vote. What should we do? Fefe should beg for likes and give this for free every single day? Or you want to pay $100 for a subscription and then it's fine, you know? I'm exaggerating here, but come on, guys. Like, I shouldn't be begging for likes. You should be coming in here and the first thing you should be doing is liking, especially not coming here commenting. I should not be asking for likes. You know what I mean? I do what the fuck I want to do. And I think if coming in here for free and giving the offer that I gathered in years and years and hard struggle, I think that's the least I could ask, to be very honest with you. Okay, but that's out of the way. Here, if I touch into the higher time frame POI, which I explained to you on the show, you are looking for a close above on the 5-minute, right? This is basically what you want to see. You want to plot out the market structure. And once you plot out the market structure, the reason why it becomes interesting is it's actually a market structure break. Sorry about this. It's a market structure break because it's continuation. So what you want to see is that you want to see a new high and you want to mark out the structure, the internal structure, okay? So if you see something like this, that is a V-shaped recovery after touching in to a higher time frame supply zone, which you touched in here, which I explained, that we are coming on an elevator up, or elevator down, stairs up, you touch into the OB, which is here. This is a bearish OB. Even on the 15 and a 5-minute chart, this is a bearish order block. When you see that, you want to see a lower low form, okay, or a higher high, depends, but you need an MSS. And when you get the MSS, when you get the market structure shift here, I tell you all the time, what do? I get 50% of my position in. That's what I do. So when this happened, I tweeted that I shorted. Okay? I actually can look. I honestly didn't do this, so I don't know how accurate I was. So let me look at this. Maybe I'm not, and then forgive me. But I tried to update you as fast as I saw this. So I said shorted. It was 1:12 p.m. my time. Let's see what this was. Here you go. So I said what was the tweet? 1:12 p.m. Look at this. I literally updated you 2 minutes after this happened. 2 minutes after this happened, I tweeted and I said, I'm shorting. So when I saw this happen, I put 50% of my position in, okay? And what happened is dropping, and guess what? Guess what? It comes back. Where does it come back? If you follow the channel, you know. It breaks below, and it comes back 50. A beautiful retest. Beautiful retest. Beautiful. And it's not even retesting. How does it retest? It has an elevator down and stairs up. It's retesting with the stairs. What did I say? What do I always say? You do not want to be on the stairs, ever, ever. You want to be on the elevator. So if you know that the stairs are retesting, what do you want to do? You get the other 50% of your position in here. Okay? That's what I did. That's exactly what I did. I even talked to Dale from 𝗕𝗘𝗦𝗡𝗥, who was doing a stream yesterday, and I saw he took almost the exact same short. And I was talking to him, and when we saw this coming up back here a couple of hours later, he was like, it's still good for a short. And I said, yeah, I added to the position. And that's exactly what I did. And what happened here, I don't know why this is kind of screwed up, but basically this is your stop loss, right? Because it's a scalp. You keep a short stop loss, and then you target at least 1-to-1. This could have been your trade. But because we had an impulsive down, and because we see this message, I didn't take a take profit level. Because I saw a massive down, I left it and I tweeted about it. I guided you through. This is why it's worth following me on Twitter. But I guided you through this. And I said here at 4 hours later, I posted this and I said, basically, you saw that you made money, you can do whatever you want. I didn't get out of any of my positions. And I said here that I took some profits. I took 75% of the table down here. Where was this? It was at 1609G. We can look at it, but that doesn't really matter. 57.62. So 57.62 on Bitcoin, which will be, oh, it's here. Okay, 57. What? Entry, it was entry 54,700. Let's say 54,700. Yeah, exactly here. So this was my take profit. Okay. So this is a very good example on how you could have taken this trade. Very good example as well that there is no proper market structure shift on Bitcoin. Look at this. So if you look at Bitcoin, you will see that there is no proper market structure shift. You see this here, there's just a wick. You might think this is just liquidation, but if you go back on the total market cap, you see that it is a proper market structure shift and market structure break. And for all the guys and girls who are saying, oh my God, Fefe, why are you looking at the total market cap all the time? Because of this, bitch, because of this. This is why I'm looking at it. Because a lot of times I got burned. A lot of times when I was looking at the Bitcoin chart and I said, oh, well, this is just the wick. What's going to happen is we're going to come back here, retest this, and then we move, and then along here. And then I go, okay, so here is a great long, bam, I'm getting stopped. And then I go, okay, no problem. This is probably it then, because this is not a market structure shift. There was no new high. So I'm just going to place an order here. Oh, it's fantastic. Look, it's accumulating above my POI. Beautiful. Stop loss. And I take another stop loss and I pull. I almost said what I pull. I didn't want to say what I pull, but I'm wrecking myself, okay? I'm wrecking myself. I don't want to do that. Okay, so I think this is a very good example of what to do and what not to do. Now, the question really is, no question that I'm long-term bullish. Am I short-term bullish as well? Here's how I look at this. The reason why I would not trade this now, and the reason why I'm out, basically, I got stopped on break even, is because, as I tweeted here, I said, stop comment. No, I said I don't know where I said it, but I said to put stop loss to break. Oh, it's here. Stop loss to break even. Yeah. So what I'm looking at right now is the following. First of all, this is a very strong OB. It is a very strong OB, and with this dump, we have a validation that there is supply here. If there is supply here, that means that we still have a potential to go lower from this level. Now, why this is interesting? It's interesting because this tells me that this market structure shift up here, which I thought at the beginning was not going to be enough, is sufficient enough for me. If we have a very strong close above, I will consider taking a long position on the retrace, okay? Because we got rejected one time from here, and that basically means that this is a strong level. There is still supply here, and if we are able to overcome that supply and take that supply, that means that there is strength in this move. So what I'm looking at is the following, except if we're going to go into the weekend and we're going to have a big weekend fake out, okay? Or fake, I don't like to use the word fake out, but fake move. So a couple of things. Would I short this here if I would see a very strong 5-minute market structure? Look at this. It's already, look, what the fuck did I say? Like, it's already, look at this. You don't want to be on the elevator. So probably I don't want to short it. Probably don't want to short it. It's building up liquidity. It will probably fall. The question is, will it fall now? But even if it does, I would actually long it. Why? Because this is a very, very strong elevator. Very strong elevator. And we did come back. We had a pullback, accumulation, push. Then we're accumulating again, right? And then another push can come or just come a little bit lower. What I'm looking at, what I want to say, I'm not trading anything at this moment. What I'm waiting for is two things. One, let me just delete everything here because we don't need these no more. How do you guys like the show so far? Sid, how do you enjoy the show so far? Let me just look at it. Hello, my friend. What is happening? I have no idea. I don't remember. He didn't mention levels. Only the trade start. What do you mean? Some people watch your shows but don't actually listen. Yeah, it's just such a great. Well said. Well said. Did he mention the coins he was shorting? I think I didn't, but I talked about it in the show. So I said what I'm going to short. I said I'm going to short Rune, for example. Exactly what I said. Look at this. So it's an hourly chart. I actually didn't short. You have only down because I missed the alert, but down, 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 down. And when this happens, you have a market structure shift here, which is a strong indication that it's going down. And if we see the exact same thing on the total market cap when we come back up here, that's what you got to look for. Did this work out? I didn't even see it. Let's look at what you want to look for. And then a little bit of retest here and then a short. I'm actually going to set an alert here. If the total market cap plays ball, I am going to short 𝗧𝗘𝗦. Even though I think it's great and it's going to the moon and whatnot, I think I am going to short 𝗧𝗘𝗦. So we got to come back there to that OB. Let's see what 𝗧𝗘𝗦 did actually. I haven't shorted 𝗧𝗘𝗦, unfortunately. I think it had a little dip after this. Oh, hold on a second. What chart is that? What chart was this? 𝗧𝗘𝗦. Why there is no, I don't, oh, is this one, eh? Fudge. Look at this. Is this one? Is the same one up here, yes, 17. Look at this. What we missed that. If you're listening on the show, fudge. Because we need to figure this Telegram out. I'm serious. We're losing out on so much money because we don't take our own trades. I'm literally running from meetings to meetings to meetings. Look at this. It comes back up here. Comes back up here. And I said when it comes back, we will short it. Look at this. We didn't have a 5-minute MSS, but it wouldn't have been even a problem. Why? Because in a higher time frame and the market structure shift happened where? Here, it happened here. So when the market structure shift on total, it happened here. This one. This would have been my next short probably. This would have been my short, yeah. So we would have shorted it here. Sheesh. Would have been a great trade. But I would have probably shorted it up here as well. Because the market structure was completely broken, as I explained. Probably would have shorted this as well. Came down 10% after that. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. What matters is if you're following the channel and if you're subscribed, you are making money, which is what I live for, which is why I'm very happy. So anyway, I think, let me just run through one more time on the total market cap because I think it's important. So on the total market cap, here's what I'm looking at. Either we are going to get a rejection, which is absolutely likely, just so you know. Like we can get a rejection. Actually, yeah, it's actually worth a short. The only reason why I would not short is because it's building up liquidity up here and we might see a liquidation event on New York. So that's why I wouldn't short it. But what you can see is, and especially London, yeah. No, we are going to see a liquidation. Okay, that's great. So what I'm looking for is the following. It is already building up liquidity down here, as you see, beautifully building up liquidity. That's very, very, very good. So we have two scenarios. What we're going to do is that most likely, in my opinion, is that we're going to range here. We're going to get a liquidation event, possibly. Let me just look at this thoroughly. Either to this 2.019 trillion level or up here at 2.038 trillion level. And from there, show, again, listen, kids. A 5-minute market structure shift. That's the first entry. This is the first entry. Comes back. This is the second entry. And then you ride it 1-to-1, but monitoring the charts. Worst case scenario, scalp, you take 1-to-1 and you are making money. Okay? So that's basically it. This is what I would expect happening. If we start dumping from here, I will be very cautious taking a long position. as if it comes down here. Here we can see a 5-minute structure change. If we do see that, I might take a long position, but I think it's not gonna happen, especially going into the weekend. I would rather wait for Saturday to see how I can play this fake pump on the weekend if something happens, but I'm not gonna do it. Guys, I want you to do three things. Ah, you thought it happened. I pushed the wrong button. I don't know why it's in here. I also thought it went bust. I pushed the wrong button. I'm like, what did actually just happen? And it turns out it doesn't. But this is not what I wanted to put. I wanted to push this. Subscribe to the channel. Please hit the like button. I know we have 342 people watching. We do have some subscribers. We have 15,025 subscribers. Please subscribe to the channel. You are making a generational mistake if you are not subscribed and you're not riding the wave with us this bull market. And because I know that you want this, let's do some token requests and then we're gonna cut the show here. That just short the elevator. Yes. Don't short the elevator. Short the stairs. We have to watch the total even if you're scalping alts. Should watch total market cap. Total 3 can work, but total market cap is important. This and that just show the elevator, show the stats. Brilliant. I love it. It is best show ever. Thank you. Loving it. Love it. Thank you so much. Amazing show. Thank you so much. Your shows are all great. You have a good energy out of you. That's great. Did we find the guy who gave us the elevator stage analogy? No, but I would love to. I will dedicate it. If you are the guy who gave us the analogy, I will dedicate this thing for you. You have the guy? Yeah. Let's send him $200. I'm not kidding. Let's send him I think you sent him 20 or 30. Yeah, let's send him $200. This is a very great way for me to explain to the community. As always, the best show out there. Thank you. Took shorts on Caspa, killed it, bruv. I'm so happy. He always looks at total market cap for the MSS, then looks for tokens that follow. Exactly. And here's one thing that 𝗏 pointed out the other day, by the way, is that a lot of times the strategy also involves that you look for the total market cap and the market picks up a little bit later. And when the market cap already shifted, you still have some coins that are popping. Those are the coins that are also great shorting. If you want 100% foolproof strategy, you short a token that already have an MSS and you see a total market cap have an MSS. But if you want higher gains and higher risk, obviously you can still short the tokens that are popping after you see a 5-minute MSS on the total market cap. Literally took the same short than you without seeing your tweet but applying your method. I'm so happy and grateful for you. You will always tweet when you close a trade if you tweeted a trade before. No. And I don't even say you should rely on me because sometimes I just have life, work, whatever. Maybe it's limit, maybe it's not limit order. I just don't want this burden on my shoulder. Great info, thank you. Show is great. I thought you said shorting. 𝗏 for short was great. I'm happy because we also are waiting for that telegram. Yes, I know. Voodoo, I took a little short with a tight stop loss. I'm happy. Kids, listen. People are listening for the chat is silent. Great. Okay, guys, let's go. So I'm saying Brett. Let's go. Felipe, is this the first time I see you, Felipe? Do you have a neck tattoo? Is that a skull on your neck? Is that really a skull on your neck? Looks fucking dope. I would not put it on myself, but it does look dope. I'll give you that. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. What is the market doing here? Is it not just what I said is gonna happen? Okay. We might stay on here for a live trade, huh? We might stay on here for a live. We can't stay here. Look at this. I literally just said that we're gonna pump, we're gonna liquidate, and then we're gonna go down. Look what's happening. Yeah, but it's the 15-minute chart. We need to see a 5-minute close, at least a 5-minute close. 3 minutes. We need to see this. We need to see this candle close above. And if it does close above, that's a great validation that we do have a market structure shift. And we should still stay within this range. We should not see a close above here. If we see a close above here, abort mission. Abort mission. So we need to see a close above the bottom line and we need to see a not close. So basically price needs to stay in here. It can wick through, no problem, but it should not close above there. should not close. Is there something happening by them, or is just the liquidation event that I was talking about? Might be there's some news comes out. We have to see. This is Banter Bubbles. If you don't know what this is, you are missing out. We're going to look at the tokens in a second as well. Ah, 250 million USDC. You see, so this is actually a very, I love this show now. I think it's a very great show that we did today. It's because, look, this is how I do my shit. Like, I explained to you here how I took the short. Now I explain to you what should happen. I'm monitoring. I'm not doing anything. I'm not FOMOing in. I'm not buying. I'll miss the pump, all that shit. I'm not. I'm waiting. If we are able to close within this range, I am going to consider taking a short position. If we don't, I'm just going to reconsider, you know? This is still liquidity hunting. Oh, all the way, by the way, it can come back for the 50. I forgot that. So you can still come back for the 50%, although I don't think it's that relevant anymore. But anyway, if it is manages in, you have 2 minutes, and I would bet, cause you want to bet? Let's do a bet. $20. It closes below the upper line. $20 that it closes below the upper line. Come on, you have to. You have your very good odds now. $20. No, I will not. $20. I would bet against myself. Yeah. Let's see. Anybody would take that bet? Odds are against us, but I do say that it closes below. We'll get back to that. Let's do bread until then. Look at this as well. Oh, look at this. Beautifully flying. Same shit though. Same shit though. Comes like 50. We need to see a market structure shift. Like, for example, this is what I said, right? So if we would see on the total, we would see this close below there. What you could see potentially is the people front running the longs, and the institutions are gonna smash them lower. Okay, this is kind of what you could expect. Brett could be a great short in that scenario, but we need to see a proper close below, and then we need to see a close within here, and then a close below there. Okay, so like we need to see a market structure shift. If that doesn't happen, my theory is that we are going for the 4-hour 50% level. If that happens up here, we are coming all the way up here to like 2.078. So for me, the next shorting would be up here. Until then, I'm not interested in anything. And even then, I want to see a market structure shift. If it doesn't happen, I probably flip bullish. My chart is messed. Let me just delete some stuff here. It's 30 seconds. It's not going to close below. Because you could have won $20. You could have won $20. You missed that on $20. I lost $20. Oh, cause 14 seconds. $20. Look, this was at $20. It's gone. But it can break above there. It's getting interesting because it can break above. Oh, this is one of the rejection levels that I think will either, but it's not really relevant. If we did manage to close above on the 5 minute, we need to reverse from here, and I don't think. Yeah, so this got violated, which is interesting. This was just a pullback, probably to the 50. So it's probably gonna. So either it rejects from any of these levels, it can still reject. This is the high. This is like the proper market structure shift, as I explained to you, and it actually does look like that it just wants to. It does look like that it just wants to liquidate people on. And look at this. It takes Asia high, New York high, and previous London high with this one pump. Obviously, it's a decent liquidation. We got to see how the 15-minute closes. If the 15-minute closes above here, I do think that we got to come and touch any of these levels, 2.019, 2.013, and show a close below here. But then we take another short. I think that's gonna be the one. Where's the music? Is here. Holy erection. Yes. Lol. Took a little long on BTC earlier. Could. Unemployment claims. Oh, unemployment claims came in. Okay. Check BTC. By the way, I've created some options for you. X header posted here. Nice. Nice, Felipe. Thank you. So what are we waiting for now? It's so violent. Fefe, why don't you look at DYXY? But only total 3. Is DYXY irrelevant? I just look at the total. Total represents all the money. Total represents all the money in crypto. So anyway, we're probably not gonna be able to wait for this. Oh, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. But I will have to go as well, work on school and record some videos for the weekend. Anyway, let's show me your coins. Show me your coins. Sol. Sol's probably popping. Let's see. Look, this is where you haven't bought Sol. Down here. Down here. Up 45% since. 45%. Someone asked me if they should buy Sol here, which is about 10% lower than now. And I said no. I said we probably coming into resistance and gonna break. But this is why it's not good to give advice. Same thing happening here. We need to see a pullback. We need to see a market structure shift to take the short. Let's do XRP. Come on, let's do XRP. Let's do XRP. Okay, shit, next. Just joking. So it's building up liquidity here. Look, so this is exactly what it does. It's building up liquidity for it to come lower. It's definitely coming lower, no questions. If this can be a very good short, if the total market cap will show a market structure shift. So if we see that there is a short that's brewing on the total market cap, I do think that because we need to sort this thing. Bruv. And why do I have all these little fluffs in my... It's from this, bruv. We need to like, what is this? Okay. XRP, let's go. So it's actually building up liquidity. I need to see the total market cap pulling back a little bit. Honestly though, like this is also, I'm going to teach you something as well today. Technically, what you could do is that you could go down on the 1 minute chart and wait for a market structure shift here. If it comes down like this and it shows an MSS, that's a great scalping opportunity. Okay. I will not take that. Why? Because my bias is that we're going to go down. But this is also a valid trade. You've got to see. I'm not going to take this trade, just so you know. So XRP, if you see a total market cap, a market structure shift, you can do it. Fefe is so funny. Thank you. Dandruff. No, it's not that one, bruv. It's like these black little things from this mat here. I don't know. And it smells shit as well. I don't know where we are. So INJ, let's look at this. Beautiful coming into the retrace. Beautiful. What is it? The OB. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Oh no, and it seems to be rejecting. Oh no, really? I mean, we have to see. I'm not being cocky here because anything can happen. But I would not take this trade. I'm not taking any trades right now. I'm just saying that you gotta be looking after this. Okay, somebody's saying Tonj is being listed on Binance. Thoughts? I talked about this. Look back in the video. FTM. Let's look at FBM. Should I log in? We could take a live trade, but Ren is coming on very soon. I can't keep you guys longer. Same thing. Look at this, bruv. If we reject again, it's going lower. It's going lower. But for now, it's okay. I mean, for now, it's okay. If you want to gamble, you can take long. It's always late. You know, it's stressful to prepare these shows. Can you explain what token minting is? For example, if 250,000 USDC is minted at the USDC treasury, is that bearish? I mean, it's liquidity. People need USDC. They need stables. That's why they are printing them. It's like printing money. When the money printer goes, you remember what I said. Remember what it means. This is what the US. This is what it means when they print money. This is what it means. This is what it means. This is what it means. This is what's coming from tomorrow. This. So it's like when they print money, that's good because people need USDC. That's why they're minting them, you know? This is good. Papa, please. Let's do it. How could I not be a little bit slightly bearish on the short term? Yeah, it seems like manipulation. Look at this as well. Accumulation. Where does it accumulate? Above a bearish OB. Manipulation. Distribution. We yet to see. Brrrr. Alf. Bruv, I can't. Like, I can't chart this. Oh, we talked about this token, and I literally said to you that we are down here, and I think this could be a great spot buy. I remember a week ago or so, or a couple of days ago, I remember we charting this. It went 50% from this level. I remember that we have charted this, and I told you that it's a good buy down here. Maybe you asked it then as well. Forgive my tardiness. Did I miss the big meme reveal? No, you didn't. Mac or Windows for trading? Mac. Mac for not for trading, for everything, for life. I'll look at the total market cap, guys. So how does it look like for you? Does it look like okay? I'm gonna log into my. I have to log into my Bluefin account. We can take trades together. Let me log in there. I have this Degen account I'm running. We could run this together as well. I wanted to prep this to run this account as the challenge, but then I took some trades. Okay, let me, and then we have to leave. But let me do this. What is the total doing? Is it coming lower or? Oh yeah. Okay, guys, hold on tight. Here's the live trading you all been waiting for. Here we go. So this here is Bluefin. This here is Bluefin. Let's try to get in on the action here. So I said you gotta wait for an MSS. By the way, you wanna be with the elevator. So until you know the saying that you're guilty until proven otherwise. You're how does the saying go? You're innocent until proven otherwise. It's kind of the same thing here. It's long until proven otherwise. This is the low. Oh yeah. This is the low. This is the high. It didn't come back. It's inducement. Very good. Very good. It's coming lower. Very good. Very good. So yeah, it's just creating liquidity. So it's gonna happen probably. It's gonna do something like this, and then we're gonna long. We're gonna long it. I think it's worth a scalp. I don't think I can stay that long. I can stay literally for another 10 minutes. 10 minutes. But I would long it when it comes down here. So let me look at tokens until then. Take a trade so you break even on your $20 loss on the bet with cause. He didn't take the bet, and it was $14. He didn't take it. Just stack 𝗧𝗘𝗦𝗙𝗏 and chill. I'm gonna stack chill for sure. I'm gonna stack a lot of chill, bruv. Mac versus Windows is like Adidas versus Nike or play. No, bro. No. You're getting it wrong. So Mac versus Windows is like. Let me show you what it is. So Mac versus Windows is this. This versus this. And this is not Windows. This is Mac. Okay? That's kind of how you should really look at it. That's how you should look at it. Floki. What? Apple can sponsor me, by the way. But I don't know what they could give me that I don't have yet. So, yeah, I love Apple. I love Apple products. I think they're great. I think the Apple products are the best. And I am actually the best Apple Mac user ever. There's nobody better than me. And if you want to use Mac, I would say do it. Do it. Just use Mac. Just use Mac and never look back. Someone's saying, looks like your buddy Gustavo beat you to it. Bear. Well, he didn't beat me to anything. I don't know what bear is. Yeah, I don't know what bear is. Is that a coin? Or did he tweet something about a coin called bear? And also, just to be very clear, guys, I'm not shitposting memes all day. Like, it's not. I'm not chilling my fucking bag. I'm trying to give you value. Okay. So, Floki. Yeah, so I'm waiting for the MSS here. MSS actually kind of happened here. It's actually kind of happened here. And it came back as well. I just don't like the price action on Floki. Not the best one. This could be considered an MSS, right? Cool. Then it comes back, probably comes back 50%. Yes, it does. So if it makes a new high, we have a 4-point structure. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. If it makes a high, then you can get in on the next leg and just ride it from here. If that happens, but I'm not sure just yet. Which game are you playing on a Mac? I have, you know, you will be surprised. Any game. Any game. Why? Because I have, what is that? What do I have? GeForce. NVIDIA GeForce. No, NVIDIA Now. NVIDIA Now. GeForce Now. You know what? I've cracked the code. But I'm playing on a Mac. I'm playing. Yeah, but yeah, this is how the economy works as well. Like you've got the I don't even want to go deep into it. Yeah, so in the back end somehow that nobody needs to know, down in the basement there is a Windows machine that I'm playing on, but I'm playing on my Mac. I'm playing on my Mac, bruv. Beam, please. Beam, let's go. Not looking good, bruv, is all I'm gonna say. This Beam is actually a great short. I would not short it now, but I do think it's a great short. It will probably come back at some point. It will come back to the 50 up here. If Beam, Mark, I think we should short Beam. If there will be a market structure shift on the total, I think we should, but there won't be. Actually, there won't be. It's building up. You know, staircase, elevator, staircase. We're probably gonna take along. If we have time, we're gonna take along together here. But we need to have time. I'm just gonna close all this here. So Beam looks like a good short, but the market needs to play ball. I would not dare to do anything else with Beam other than short it at this stage. I'm just being honest with you. Yeah, this is very, very efficient way of handling this shit here. Yeah, night close bluffing, it's fine. What else should we look at? Come on. Why not Apple mic? Because there's no good Apple mics I know of. Please take along with us. We can. It's called parallels, but you're a split. What? Positioning and losing a lot of FPFs doing so. Just got a gaming laptop. Yeah, I have to. I have a big announcement coming. We're gonna be gaming on the channel. Short now. Short now. That's why I asked. No, it's not now. Not now. Not yet. Have some legs. Oh, I say, look at this. It's actually not bad. It's actually not bad at all. Look at this. So it shows a 15 here. Comes back for a retest. Shows a 15 here. It's actually not bad. If the market picks up, this is not a bad trade. If the market picks up, if the market picks up in total plays, it's not a bad trade. So you just made that big announcement. I already talked about this. Trade some bread. We'll see. It's not that serious, especially if you're not playing competitively. Exactly. Flux. I'm the biggest competitive player ever. I'll beat your asses. You don't believe me? You can challenge me in CSGO. Let's put up a vote. How many? Yeah, cause it's just afternoon tea. How many of you would challenge me in CSGO? Let's do that. How many of you would challenge me in CSGO? Everybody vote cause it's putting it up. Mac on the outside said no. So Flux, I just wanted to analyze Flux. Liquidation happening here at the top of the range. If we close below here, it's going down. Says I would win. I'll kick your... What? Would you... Are you saying that you could kick my ass in CSGO? You have no chance, brothers. No chance. Zero. Because we're going to set this up next week. We're doing the CSGO competition. You know what? I'll make it so that you can win money. I am... What does this mean? Cuz, what does this mean? I'm faced at level 10, 4K ELO. What does this mean?
What? Wait. I cannot. It's a delay.
Jobless claims this white market pumping. Great. That's good manipulation. It's CS2 now. I know. Back in my days, it was CS.
It means he's really good.
It means you're good. Flux, you're out of the game. You can't play with me. I can only play with shitty people because shitty players because I'm not the best player to tell the truth. But this will be fun. Render, let's go. Let's go. Someone asked for 𝗟𝗘𝗦. Let's do 𝗟𝗘𝗦. And the total market was not. I have to leave, unfortunately. But you could. You know what? I'm gonna be fair with you here. It doesn't make sense. It goes against everything. But a 1-to-1 it even makes sense on 1-to-1. It's probably coming back into this. I would consider long in this. I would consider long in this. What was the token that I said we should long? Beam, right? No, it's not Beam. Oh, sorry, it's not Beam. What was the token that I said we should long? What was that? You guys remember what was it? I use my housemates on CS if I need to pay. Let's go. Yeah, we could do it. I'm serious. I don't like the ruin deathmatch. I took a long on Brett. Let's look at Brett. There was a coin that I said that we should take a long on. Was it Brett? No, it wasn't Brett. I don't know what was it. You see, this is how I miss my own trades. Rome Total War. I'm in. You guys, I'm gonna beat your asses. You have no idea what's coming for you. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure out what I said that we should long, but I'm not going to long because it doesn't make sense. If we have a 5-minute market structure shift here, I'm going to short. If we have a higher high on the 1 minute, that means currently we're going to break below, but it's coming down an elevator, probably going to moon. So what I want to see is that it's coming down like this, and I want to see a higher high. Currently, that higher high sits here. Currently it sits here, but if we close below here, it will sit here. Then I want to see this, enter position, keep 1-to-1 risk reward, and that's it. Guys, I have to leave. I hope you enjoyed this show, and if you did, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Did we get any subscribers today? We have 15,000. We have 26 subs. Appreciate all of you. Thanks for being here. Leave your thoughts, and I really appreciate you. Did I say that? I believe I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Ciao.